Hi, MOVATI, and welcome. My name is Sue. This is Hatha Yoga. This is a 1-hour class, so I'd like you to bring some blocks or anything you need to support yourself in your postures today. Bring them onto the mat, and come on and join me when you're ready. Let's have a seat. If you want, you can sit up on a block. That can be very helpful to get your hips higher than the knees. Today our focus is going to be on core, thinking about the belly, the side body, and also through the back. And core is really important for anything that you do, help support your whole body in great health. So let's just start by centering ourselves. We'll do a little bit of breath work, and then we'll go right into the asanas. Come into a cross-legged position, sitting nice and tall. Lengthen your spine, and just be aware of your body today. If you have any pain as we practice today, I'd like you to back off the poses and just find a space that feels good for you. So let's just sit nice and tall. Find your sit bones, lengthen your spine, and just soften your gaze or close your eyes. And just take a moment to be aware of the space you're in today. Notice how you feel. And in our practice today, I'd like to see if we can cultivate some gratitude. Gratitude for our practice today, for our daily lives, our health, families, friends, pets, in everything we do. Start to bring our awareness to our breath, breathing into the nose, letting the breath travel down in front of the spine and fill the belly, letting the belly rise with breath. And as we exhale, belly comes down, breath travels back up in front of the spine and back out through the nose. And as we start to breathe down into our lower abdomen, starting to encourage our brains to switch off, to allow us to relax, let go, get rid of any tension we may be holding on to. And as that breath gets deeper into our belly, starting to oxygenate the organs, bringing lots of oxygen into the bloodstream, helping detoxify the body. Let's start to lengthen our out-breath. Let it be twice as long as the in-breath. And as we breathe out, what can we let go of through our face, our jaw, the shoulders, fingers and toes? And as we breathe deeper, changing our state of mind. Becoming present with the breath. Trying to let go of any thoughts we're holding on to. And just bringing our awareness inwards, noticing our bodies today. Bring awareness to the breath. Let's do 3 more long, deep breaths, focusing on the exhale and where we can let go. Flutter the eyes open. I'd like to start with Kapalbhati pranayam, or skull shining breath. This is a navel pumping breath. The navel pumps in towards the spine. As you exhale, the inhale is passive. You focus on the exhale. There are some contraindications with this breath. If you're pregnant, if you have hernia, or if you had any kind of abdominal surgery or eye surgery in the last few months, I would refrain from this breath. If you've got high blood pressure, any heart condition. If you do have any of these types of ailments, just feel free to just come to nice deep belly breaths, relaxing breaths. This is a beautiful breath to open the mind, detoxify the body, but one of the things I love about it is it strengthens your core, really works the abdominals. As the navel presses in, you're going to exhale through the nose, okay? If you're congested today, you may want to refrain from this breath or have a Kleenex close by. So let's sit nice and tall. We're going to do 2 rounds for 30 seconds. So take a nice deep breath in and exhale through the nose. Nice rhythmic breath here. You may want to place your hand on your belly to find your rhythm. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold the breath. Lift your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Suspension of breath here. And then release and let it go. Come back to your regular breath. Notice how that breath makes you feel. Very energizing breath, and I love this breath because it also helps give you a glowing skin, especially in the forehead. Right? That's why it's also known as skull shining breath. I'm going to do one more round for 30 seconds. If you're feeling lightheaded, dizzy, just stick with your regular breath and join us when you feel ready. Let's take a nice deep breath in and exhale through the nose. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold the breath. Lift your pelvic floor. Exhale and let it go. Release the pelvic floor. Come back to your regular breath. And just notice how that breath makes you feel. Working through the neck, looking to the right side. Take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, drop the chin down and roll to the left side. Breathing in. Exhale and rolling to the right. Just starting to open up through those scaling muscles. Breathe in. Exhale. They tend to get a little tight. We carry a lot of stuff in our neck muscles. Breathe in. Exhale to the right. Coming back to center. Take your left hand to the right side of the head. Spread your fingers. Breathe in. And as we breathe out, little press over to the left side, opening up the right side, perhaps letting that right arm just relaxing downwards here. So there's no tension in that shoulder. Breathe in. And as we exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest, still keeping left ear towards left shoulder, moving the hand towards the back of the head. And the pressing of the fingertips here is just a gentle manipulation, a gentle encouragement to enjoy this stretch. And release. Let's go to the other side. Right hand to the left side. Breathe in. And as we breathe out, over to the right side, opening up left. Letting the right ear drop towards right shoulder. Breathe in. And as we exhale, let the chin drop down, still keeping right ear towards right shoulder as we move the fingers towards the back of the head. Beautiful stretch through the neck here. And release. Let's bring both hands behind the head. Spread the fingers, little gentle press of the fingertips here. Breathe in. As we breathe out, just tuck the chin down and lengthen out the back of the neck. and release. Let's come up onto the hands and knees for cat and cow. The wrists are underneath the shoulders, the knees under the hips, relax the toes. Spread your fingers, nice deep breath in, let the belly drop down, look up. As we exhale, let's round that back to an angry cat back. Lift your pelvic floor, draw the belly in, tuck the chin in for that chin lock. And then release, let the belly drop down, nice deep breath in. Exhale and round. 2 more here. Really opening up the spine. Finding some space between each vertebrae. Allowing that synovial fluid to start to flow here. Let's come to your neutral spine. Breathe in. As we breathe out, let your right hip come out. Look towards your hip so head and hip come towards each other. Come back to center, inhale. Left hip comes out, let the breath go. So your spine's in the C shape, come back to center. Exhale to the right side, working the spine laterally here. One more time, inhale. And as we exhale, over to the left side. Coming back to center. Let's take your right hand and left leg out. We're going to bring the elbow and knee towards each other around the back. And we're going to reach out with an exhale. Let's do that together. Inhale. And when we breathe out, it's the let it go. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's bring that hand and leg down and switch to the other side. Inhale, round, draw that belly in, exhale. Again, breathe in, breathe out. 2 more, inhale, exhale. Last time, breathe in and breathe out. Good work. With your hand and knee down, let's come to a seated position. And we're going to roll ourselves back here. Just take your time making your way down. Let's let your heels come towards the hips, the buttocks. Hands come beside your hips. Put some weight into your hands and arms. Shoulders draw down away from the ears. Lift your pelvic floor, squeeze your butt, inhale and rise. Make sure your ankles are right under the knees. As we exhale, slowly let the hips come down 1 vertebrae at a time. Still mobilizing the spine here. Inhale, let's lift, squeeze. Exhale and slowly lower. Let your spine be like a string of pearls, letting 1 vertebrae come down at a time. And again, inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. 1 more time. Inhale, a little squeeze of the butt here. Mula Bandha, draw the pelvic floor in. Exhale and lower. Beautiful. Let's let your right leg rise. Toes pointed. Inhale and rise. Exhale and lower. Still mobilizing the spine here. Breathe in and breathe out. Put some weight into the hands and arms. Again, inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. Let's do 1 more. Breathe in and up. Exhale and lower. This time, we're going to inhale, rise. We're going to flex the foot, bring the foot 45 degrees down. Exhale and lift. Inhale and lower. Let's do it. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Lots of core here. And lower. Let's let that foot come down. And we're going to change to the other side. Make sure your ankle is right under your knee so you've got some good strength and support in this bridge pose. Inhale, let's lift. Exhale and lower. Again, breathe in and rise. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Try to relax the neck and shoulders here. Let's do 1 more. Breathe in and breathe out. This time we're going to inhale up, flex your foot, come down 45 degrees. Inhale up and exhale lower. Again, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and lower. Let's do 2 more. So breath with the movement. Inhale and lower. Last one. Inhale, exhale, inhale and lower. Good work. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Little rock side to side. And just rolling up any way you like. Come up to a seated position. And we're going to come back onto the hands and knees. Going right into dolphin pose, right onto the forearms. Elbows under the shoulders, tuck the toes under, lift the hips, walk your feet towards the elbows. Draw the belly in, and we're just going to walk it out to start. Draw the heels down towards the earth. Encourage the heels to draw downwards here. When you're ready, both heels drawing down. Push some weight into those forearms. Eye gaze back between the legs. Now draw the belly in. Support your back here. Just encouraging those heels to draw down towards the earth. Feel that beautiful stretch into the calves and the hamstrings. Breathe. We're ready. Come up onto the hands. Walk your feet towards your hands. Into a nice forward fold, Uttanasana. And let's gently roll ourselves up, 1 vertebrae at a time, coming up slower than you really want to, and letting your head come up last. Let's bring our toes together, heels slightly apart. Breathe in, let the hands rise overhead. Intertwine the fingers, thumbs wrap, index fingers rise. Inhale, lengthen. And as we exhale, let's come over to the right side in crescent half moon. And as we come to the side, just coming to your natural edge here, I'd like you to squeeze your butt, draw the belly in, and really engage your core. Not forcing anything here, just seeing what the body's going to give you. Ears inside the arms, so your head's not dropping forwards. Inhale back to center, lengthen. As we exhale, let's go to the other side. Seeing what the spine will allow today. And really focus on the breath here. Some deep belly breaths. Seeing what we can let go of. Coming back to center. Breathe in, little bend in the knees. As we exhale, open the mouth with a little back bend. Inhale, center. As we exhale, we're just going to tip from the hips. Gently make our way down halfway, lifting that belly now. That core has to be strong here to support this. Think about length from your tailbone through the crown of the head, right out through the fingertips. Eye gaze is down. Inhale and rise. Exhale and hands to side. Beautiful. We're going to go right into sun salutation. Think about breathing in and out through each movement. Come to the top of the mat if you're not already there. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Let the hands rise overhead. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, let the shoulders and head lift. Exhale, step or jump your feet back right into our plank position. Forward and down, lower yourself halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot springs up to right hand. Left foot comes out, up to Virabhadrasana 2. Keeping your focus here, finding your stillness. Breathe. Let the back hip come around. We'll go right into Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. So your right hip draws back, your left hip comes forward. So you're squaring the hips off. Settling in, open the toes. Lift the back heel, hands come down, foot steps back, right back into our plank position. Forward and down, lower ourselves halfway. Inhale and open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, left foot springs up, right foot turns out, come on up. Virabhadrasana 2. Shoulders drawing down away from the ears. Front knee right over the ankle, tracking second and third toes. Eye gaze out past your front fingers. Stay with your breath here. Nice deep belly breaths. Push some weight into that back foot. Readjust back foot as we square hips off. Virabhadrasana 1. Lift your back heel, hands come down. Foot steps back, back into your plank. Forward and down, lower yourself halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step or jump your feet up to your hands. Forward fold. Come up halfway. Exhale and lower. Push to the feet and rise. Reach for the sun. Exhale, hands to side in Tadasana. And again with breath. Let's inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale all the way down to the earth. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step or jump your feet back into your plank. Forward and down, lower yourself halfway. Inhale, open your heart center. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot springs up, left foot turns out. Back up into your Virabhadrasana 2. Keeping your focus, finding your stillness, drawing up from that earth energy. Readjust back foot so the back toes come towards the front. Let the right hip come back, left foot comes forward. Virabhadrasana 1. Lift your back heel, square the hips, hands come down, foot steps back, forward and down, lower yourself halfway. Inhale, rise and shine. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, left foot springs up, right foot turns out, right back into our Virabhadrasana 1. Stay with that deep belly breath here. You know Ujjayi breath, that ocean sounding breath, use that breath here. An opening of the lips with let it go. Virabhadrasana 1. Hips square off with the shoulders. Toes come more towards the front. Let your hands come down. Footsteps back into your high plank. Coming down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step or jump your feet up to your hands. Forward fold. Come up halfway. Exhale and lower. Push to the feet and rise. Reaching for the sun. Exhale, hands to side in Tadasana. Beautiful. We're going to keep that heat going with some more standing strength. I'd like you to really focus on your breath here. Let's take your right foot back. Left foot is forward. And we're going to open the hip and go right into Virabhadrasana 2. So the shoulders are drawing down away from the ears, right down into your back pockets. And let's come a little deeper this time as we're now a little warmer in the muscles and see where we can find ourselves. Breathe. put a little more weight in that back foot. Let's keep our focus out past your front hand. Find your drishti, your point of concentration in front of you. Inhale, let's reach long. Let that forearm come down to your thigh. Back hand keeps coming. Right up and over, revolve, look through the armpit. If you want more here, using your core muscles, extend your arm out. Reaching out, stay with your breath. Top arm comes all the way around and up. Bottom hand comes down to the leg, and we're going to revolve right into triangle. So you can come high here or low, depending on how your back is feeling today. Think of the ribs coming around here as we're revolving and reaching up and open through your heart center. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Engage your core. This is triangle, Trikonasana, also known as three-angle pose. Breathe and allow. Bend your front knee. Inhale and rise into warrior two. Let's come up and we're going to square the hips off. Bring your weight into your left foot. Hands into your heart center, showing gratitude. The leg steps back into Virabhadrasana 3. Try to square your hips off here. Focus is down. Eye gaze is down to the floor to find your stillness. Let that back foot come down and step back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's step the left foot back and come into Virabhadrasana 2, reaching out. Inhale, exhale as we soften down, really focusing our attention in front of us to find our stillness. Deep belly breaths here. Ujjayi breath. Inhale, and as we exhale, reach long, let that forearm come to your thigh. The back hand reaches up and over, revolve and look through your armpit. If you want more, draw the core in, belly draws in towards the spine and reach out. Stay with your breath. Letting that arm come down, circle the arm around, come on back up into Virabhadrasana 2. Let's step into our front foot. Hands come into our heart center. Square your hips off, eye gaze is down. Lift your belly. And come right into Virabhadrasana 3. Push into that foot and rise, and come back up to Tadasana. Beautiful. We're going to go right into balance. Warrior 3 is balance, and I'd like to continue with that. I want you to focus your attention somewhere in front of you where you can find your drishti or your point of concentration. We're going to bring our weight into our right leg. We're going to use the core and lift the left, right? So we're using the abdominals to get that lift. Take your thumb and first finger together. We're going to reach up and out, relaxing through the wrists. Now dropping the shoulders down. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to bend that standing leg. This is crane. Keep your focus here. Maybe the knee can lift a little higher. And stay with your breath. Inhale and rise. And let the hands come out to the side. Foot comes out to the side. Spread your fingers, opening your heart center. Sending your energy out to the universe here. Star pose. Find your inner smile. And let that foot come down. Beautiful. Let's switch to the other side. Weight comes into the left. Using the core, lifting the right. Thumb first finger together, hands come up, relax through the wrists, shoulders draw down the back. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to bend that standing leg, keeping your focus here. Crane. A lot of patience with our focus and breath. Maybe the knee can lift a little higher. And let's let the arms come to the side. Foot comes out, spread the fingers, and come right into star pose. Just quietening your mind here, focusing on the breath and your point of concentration. And let's come back to Tadasana. Good work. Feet come wide. This is again balance. Again, a little bit of core, opening up to the hips. Let's bring ourselves down. Take your time. Knees out over the toes. Hands come into your heart center. Elbows inside the knees. And we'll come right into squat. If this is not accessible today for your knees or hips, you can come higher here. Or you can come lower and come right into wide leg child's pose. So I'd like you to go where it feels good for you. Just bringing hands into your heart and Hatha chakra. And just cultivating some gratitude in this position. Being thankful for the many things in your life. And I find as I really think about gratitude and all the things I'm grateful for, some other beautiful things arrive like love, peace, compassion, contentment, all these things that help us open up our hearts to others. Let's come right into downward facing dog. Spread your fingers. Put some weight into the fingertips and palms of the hands and into the heels. We're going to go right into two-legged dog. So the right hand and left foot will lift a few inches off the floor. Lift the belly. Core is strong here. Bit of balance on two. One hand, one foot. Let's bring that hand and foot down and let's switch to the other side. Left hand, right foot. Lift your belly. And bring it down. We're going to do some work in plank. If this is too much for your wrists, feel free to continue on with your forearms on the floor versus your hands. Okay? Let's start with three-legged dog. Right foot rises. We'll come forward into your high plank and bring right knee towards right elbow. Exhale, bring it back and away. Inhale, forward to plank, bring that knee across the diagonal towards the left elbow. Exhale, bring it back and away. Inhale, forward to your plank, let that foot come through. Outside of the foot drops down and let your left hand rise, opening your heart center. Little twist. Exhale, let that hand come down. Foot steps back through into three-legged dog. Let's do one more here. Come forward into our high plank, bend your knee, point your toe, and lift the toes up, squeeze your butt. Push, 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 putting some weight into the hands here, activating those arms. Let the foot come back, three-legged dog, and slowly let that foot come down into downward facing dog. This time, left foot rises, three-legged dog. Inhale, forward to our plank, left knee towards left elbow. Exhale, bring it back and away. Come forward to your high plank, bring it across the diagonal towards your right elbow. Exhale, bring it back and away. Inhale, forward to your plank, let the foot come out through the side. Outside of the foot touches down. Let your right hand rise, reaching high, a little twist. Exhale, hands come down, foot steps back, right into three-legged dog. Let's do one more here. Forward to high plank, bend your knee, point your toe, and lift. Lift the toes up, squeeze your butt, push into your hands. Activation here, lift your belly. Exhale, foot comes back to three-legged dog, and let the foot come down, let your knees come down, and let's sit right back into child's pose and let it go. Just take a moment here to find your breath. If your wrists are bothering you, feel free to rotate your hands around a little bit. Open up those wrists, because that was lots of work on the wrists there. And breathe. And let's gently come up onto the forearms. We're going to come right into low plank now. So the knees can stay down if the abs can't support. Otherwise, lift the knees, squeeze your glutes, lift your belly so the core is strong here. This is your low plank. Try to keep your hips low here instead of putting them up high. Let's bring them down and really engage your glutes. Stay with your breath. You can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's turn onto our side, letting the forearm drop. We can come up on the knee here, or we can extend one foot in front of the other. Reaching up, let's bring the hand through, thread the needle. Inhale, lengthen, working through obliques here. Exhale, coming through. Inhale up. Exhale through. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good work. Let's come back onto our plank position, low plank. Again, knees can drop here anytime. Belly's really engaged here. Plank is one of those postures that looks easy, but is probably one of the most difficult yoga postures we do. Just because gravity is drawing us downwards, so it takes all our muscular strength to lift up. Let's go to the other way now. The elbow's right under the shoulder, knee can drop down, or one foot in front of the other. Just make sure that elbow's right under the shoulder as you stack the bones, giving you a position of strength. Let's take that hand through, thread the needle. Inhale up. Exhale, reach through. Inhale up. Exhale through. One more, breathe in and reach. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's come back to center And we're going to come right onto the forearms, letting the belly drop down and coming right into cobra. Nice lower back stretch here. If this is a bit much for your back today, feel free to come all the way down. And as we're here, I'd like you to perhaps pull yourself forward a little bit, get a little traction into your back. And let's breathe into the lower back here. Create some space there. Oxygenate that area to try to open up the lower back. Just breathe and allow. Inhale, and as we exhale, we'll slowly make our way down. One hand on the other, forehead comes to the hands, let it go. So just bringing your awareness inwards now and just noticing how your body feels. And if you're still holding on anywhere, see if you can soften that area of your body to see what you can let go of here today. Let's come with the hands beside the shoulders. Come back up onto the hands and knees. So make sure your wrist is right under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. Let's take your right hand out, left leg lifts, and I'd like you to flex your foot. And as we're here, lift your belly. Eye gaze now downwards to focus your eyes down. So the neck is an extension of the spine. Let's breathe in. And as we exhale, bring it out 45 degrees on that diagonal. Lift the belly. Inhale, come back to center. Let's bend the knee, hand reaches back. See if you can find the toes. If you can, push the foot into the hand, working into the lower back here, and opening up the right shoulder. Half bow pose. And release. Let's switch to the other side. Left hand, right foot, extension. Lift the belly. Inhale as we exhale, 45 degrees to the side. Inhale, center. And bend the knee as we exhale. Let the hand come back. See if you can find the foot. And if you can, push the foot into the hand. Just working in lower back here. And release. Let's make our way down onto our bellies. Hands beside the shoulders here. We're going to keep the feet down. I'd like you to squeeze your butt, lift your pelvic floor, and draw the belly up away from the mat. We're going to inhale and rise. This is upper locust, just lifting up the top of the body here. Try to keep your feet down. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly let the hands come down. Let the hands come down to the hips. Spread your fingers. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to lift the feet, maybe the knees, maybe the thighs, lower locust. Core is really engaged here. Squeeze your butt. and lower. Bring your hands beside the shoulders. Full locus, lifting the upper body and lower body. If it's too much, you can just lift the upper body. Okay, let's inhale and rise. Squeezing your butt, lifting the belly, really engaging your core here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale. And as we exhale, lower down, bringing one hand on the other, forehead to the hands, and let it go. Just noticing how the body feels. Let your hands come beside the shoulders, lifting you up onto the hands and knees. And let's come to a seated position and roll ourselves back. We're going to go right into low boat. So we're going to lift the shoulders off the floor, tuck the chin, but have a space between the chin and the chest, about the size of a fist. Palms come out, maybe one foot lifts, maybe both. If this is too much, lift your feet higher. All right, so draw the belly in, squeeze your glutes, lift your pelvic floor, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. This is low boat. Good work. Bring your knees in, give yourself a nice hug. Working obliques. Obliques are the sides of the waist, gives you your hourglass figure, and obliques are great for twists whenever you're using twisting. We're going to bring the hands behind the head, fingertips into the head, elbows out to the side. We're going to give you a couple of options here. We're going to inhale and we're going to exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Your legs can stay with knees at 90 degrees or feet on the floor. You can do your twists. Or if you want a little more, you can actually extend one leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Now I'd like you to keep the elbows open here so you're not pulling on your neck. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Working from the waist here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good work. Let's bring your hands beside. Keep your knees bent. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, let's actually bring the hands out to the side here. As we exhale, we'll bring the knees to the right. Try not to let them touch the floor. Come back to center. Inhale. As we exhale, bring your knees to the left. Keep them maybe an inch or two off the floor. Inhale, center. Exhale, maybe the top leg can extend as you come out to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, extend. Bend your knees, inhale. Exhale, one leg extends. Some nice twists for the back here. Breathe in. As we exhale, extend. If you want more, inhale, exhale, maybe both legs can extend. If it's too much, bend the bottom leg or keep both legs bent. So lots of options here. Bend your knees in, exhale, both legs extend. Inhale, exhale. This time, if you like, you can just leave the legs extended. Exhale. Use your core here. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Coming back to center. Let your feet on the ground. Take your right leg and cross it over the left. Flex your foot. Let your hands reach in, find your hamstrings, and draw your thigh towards your chest. This top leg is gently pressing away. Relax the shoulders. Hip rotators. Let that right leg come down. Left leg extends now. Flex your foot. Let your hand come up around that calf near your ankle. Keep your foot flexed so we're really lengthening out the back of the leg. If you can't reach there, around your hamstring is fine. Whatever works for you. But I'd like to see if you can sharpen your heel here to get some beautiful length through the back of the leg. If you want more, you can extend out the right leg, lift your head and chest, and come into splits, supine splits. Beautiful. Let the shoulders come down. Let your right foot come down. And let the left leg come across the right. Reaching through, thread that needle. Find your hamstring and draw your right leg in this time. Keep your left foot flexed to protect your knee. Let that foot come to the floor. Let's extend out that right leg. Find the ankle or around that calf. Draw it inwards. Push the heel. Let's sharpen that heel here. Get that beautiful stretch to the back of the leg. Relax the shoulders. If you want a little more, let that left leg extend. Inhale and lift the chest up towards your thigh. Beautiful splits here. Let the shoulders come back down. I'd like to bring the bottoms of the feet together, open the knees, let the hands come up, and let and grab your forearms above the head. Just opening the shoulders and hips here. If this is too much for your back, just bring your knees together, feet apart. Okay? So as we're here, just open your heart center. Anahata chakra. What is your mood in this moment? How do you feel? Let's come back to that nice deep belly breath. In through the nose, down in front of the spine. Fill the belly, letting the belly rise. As you exhale, belly comes down. Breath travels back up in front of the spine and back out through the nose. Deep belly breath. When you're ready, release the hands, let them gently come down beside your hips, palms facing up. Release the legs, let them extend out, toes splay outwards. We're going to come right into Shavasana, right into your relaxation. A time for you to find your inner peace. So let's come back to the breath here. Breathe in through the nose. Let the breath travel down in front of the spine and fill the belly, letting the belly rise with breath. As you exhale, belly comes down. Breath travels back up in front of the spine and back out through the nose. And as you breathe here, where can you soften? Where can you let go? Relax your cheekbones. Let your eyes gently come back in their sockets. Let the tongue come away from the roof of the mouth and relax the jaw. Breathe in. As you breathe out, shoulder blades melt down into the earth. Lips get heavy. Relax the knees and ankles, fingers and toes. Just give a moment to show gratitude for your practice today and for your health, well-being. Bring your awareness back into the room. As you do, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. If you're feeling good right now and would like to spend a little more time in Shavasana, feel free to stay where you are. Otherwise, gently make your way up to a seated position. Just bring hands into your heart center. It's been my pleasure today, MOVATI, to bring you this beautiful practice. I wish you love, peace, and anything that your heart desires. Peace be with you.